Can you? Good, good. Can you please describe your Greywater Pro product that you have?
Greywater Pro product is a Greywater Diverter. It is self-cleaning, so you don't have to clean the filters every month. Once a year, once every 2 years is enough. The water has an inlet.
Right, that's the inlet.
And then the system has an overflow back to sewer, which is on the other side.
So that's the outlet?
That's the outlet, that's the overflow, and that's the discharge point from the system. The water comes in from the inlet, goes through the horizontal filter, and falls into the tank.
Okay.
In the tank, you have a pump, and the pump discharges the water into the garden.
Right. It's for garden use.
It's for garden use, or it's for diverting into a treatment system.
Okay.
So you can divert the grey water. This is designed for underground because usually the pipe comes in underground.
Okay.
And it's collected, so it's diverted from the underground place. And then once the pump pumps 10 times,
right?
Okay, and at the 10th time, it goes into backflush mode.
I see.
Which means it stops the pump.
Right. Okay.
And it runs the air blower to backflush, and the water backflushes into the overflow.
Okay, so that's the dirty water.
That's the dirty water that is backflushed
from that white overflow.
From the white overflow.
Yeah. So that's like a self-cleaning system.
It's a self.
So it's been designed to do it every
10 times that it pumps out. So
can you change that setting?
Yes,
if you wanted to. Okay. And what is this? Can you please describe?
This is an air blower to backflush, and this is a controller that controls the backflush mechanism.
Okay. So what you're saying is it's a diverter, as in you can collect the grey water from showers, bath, kitchen as well?
No kitchen.
No kitchen. Okay. No. Bathroom, showers, and laundry, and that water can be, safely diverted to apply on the gardens.
Correct.
And but then, if you also wanted to use other than just garden, you are able to put it to the next level of treatment.
Correct.
Right.
So you would divert it because this type of filter is good for hair and lint, which is not good for your other treatments.
Sure.
So you partially filter this so that then you can.
Yeah. And can you? Well, sorry, I will ask you. Yeah. So, is there an example you can give of a place where it has been used to describe exactly how big the size of the use was, or size of the?
Yeah. Look, we use this system at the domestic level, and we've done probably over a couple thousand units in Australia up to date. Usually it's at a home level, so you've got a family and they build a house and then the grey water is separated from the shower initially when they build the house, and then they connect the grey water into the system. The overflow goes back to sewer, wherever it is connected. We also do in countryside where it's connected to septic, so the system can be connected and the overflow can go to septic.
I see.
So it's not only at a domestic level. Generally people want to use this so they can water their trees and their gardens.
Great. And also because now you've diverted such a significant volume of flow to the garden, what do they do with the remaining water? How does that get treated? Does that go to the sewage?
Usually or sewer or septic.
Septic, okay.
So now if you're in a septic area, you could say grey water and septic, a combination of grey water and septic is an alternative to an ATU.
Oh, great. ATU meaning aerated?
Aerobic treatment unit.
And that is because?
Because you've got your septics. Now you don't overload your septic because you're removing 50% of the water.
Fantastic.
And which is actually soapy water, which actually would damage some of your septic.
Right. So what you're saying is actually you improved the capacity of the septic,
Correct.
and you made it longer lasting.
Correct.
So you don't have to empty that.
Correct.
Correct.
Not as often.
As often.
And also maintain it not as often.
Great. That's so that's an example of how by separating grey water you are actually doing good to your existing system,
Correct.
like septic
And
tank.
then you're reusing that water,
Right.
which is pretty
Okay.
reasonably clean
Yes.
to water your gardens.
Okay. And also you were talking about the example of putting such an installation in the airport, in one of the airports. Can you just talk about that?
Airport. We've installed this in a few places, commercial places,
commercial
like
places.
caravan parks.
Right.
And we've done some buildings,
Yes.
we've done some caravan park, we've done some retirement homes, retirement villages. And yes, we recycle, for example, this retirement village is using this to water the gardens from laundry water.
Okay. And also you talked about an office building, I think.
Yes, office building.
And
is
where
also,
you were just diverting only.
correct. Instead of using bore water,
Yes.
which bore water, we're putting too much pressure on the bore water.
Yes.
What we're doing is we're reusing that water
Yes.
to water our garden.
Yes.
And we, in some way, we're recharging the aquifer.
Yes.
So-
Yes. That's another additional
That's
benefit.
another
Great. So the office building you were talking about, they had a lot of because
showers. Yeah,
shower
they have
use.
showers, so we recycle all the shower water and we put it through the system. And we're watering all around the building. There was a lot of
beds.
plants. Watering plants is the easiest and the cheapest reuse of the water. If you want to treat it to flush your toilet, it's a lot more expensive.
Right.
And
Because you have to put
need
additional
go to
units.
the treatment, and then you have additional.
Got it. So that's good. I'm going to just take it through. So this is this size that we are saying. What size of the family it can cater to?
This can take more than one size family. The key is that the Greywater diversion, they're not here to store.
Yes, it's not for storing.
It's
That's
not
very
for
important.
storage. So it's only here to divert.
Yes, because
So
there are
we're
strict
picking up the water and we're pumping it in right straight
Yes,
away. So
yes.
while you're taking your shower, you're watering your garden at the
Yes,
same
sure.
time. So we don't have a storage facility for
Yes.
this. Comes in and goes out. So depending on the size of the pump, we can do very, very big,
Yes.
very
Yes.
big
Okay.
area. So we can we can have several buildings connected to one small unit.
Got it.
But because the pump size is large and the irrigation is large, we can actually divert.
So how much you want based on that, you can size your thing.
Correct.
So, and also there are rules in Australia about being particular about not to store grey water unless you are treating it.
Correct.
That's why this is very important. It's only called a diverter, not a treatment.
Yes, a treatment system. In order to store grey water, you need to treat it.
Yes.
You cannot divert it all.
Okay. Thank you very much. And